Grimlock say you watching So Hungry Grimlock Sunday. You ask questions, me Grimlock give you
You are watching So Hungry's Soundwave Sunday. Operation Question and Answer. Initiate. Booyah. Stay down, Grimlock.
Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is Soundwave and I'd like to welcome you guys all back to another Soundwave Sunday! In this episode we have a bunch of global questions that I want to answer right away off the bat if I can remember them. Number one was, have you seen Iron Man 3 and did you like it? I did see it and I liked it a ton. There was a couple things that bothered me, but I'm not going to get into that because all the goodness from it outweighed that big time. I liked it a lot. I'd give it 4.5 stars out of 5. So, really good movie. Definitely recommend it. The next one was regarding the new Batman game coming out, and I'm hopefully planning to do a playthrough on that when that comes out. We will see, but chances are I will. And the third global question was regarding Shadow of the Colossus, and a lot of you guys were like, do it, do it. So you know what? That might come next Throwback Thursday. And one last thing before we do get into the questions for this episode, I want to thank you guys for all the awesome questions on last week's Soundwave Sunday number 50 and this week's. It was really hard for me to pick a minimum amount of questions for this week's instead of just picking a ton, but I can't do a ton every time because that is crazy editing, and it took me a few hours not only to edit, but to render the video out last time. Alright, so let's get into the questions for Soundwave Sunday number 51. Our first question comes from Zero Lock. So Hungry, will you answer my question on Soundwave Sunday number 51? No. Yes. It feels too good to say yes. Next question comes from I'm the Ultimate Gamer. Hungry, I know you already said this on my previous account, I'm the Gaming King, but will you do a series where we can send you stuff such as games and other cool stuff? And some of you guys responded to that last time, so I just wanted to touch on this again. I asked before if I should get a P.O. box if you guys wanted to send me like whatever, you know, in the mail, but I'm not too sure about that yet. I know a lot of huge people do it and it's fun because then they get to see what they unbox and then they get their reaction and everything, but usually those people have like 100,000 subscribers and they get mail like every week. So if I get a P.O. box and I only get mail like once and then I stop getting mail, it really wouldn't be worth it, so I'll probably wait on that. Next question comes from Jake Chen. Hey Hungry, will you be Sly or Optimus? Well, Optimus, he's a huge robot who's pretty awesome, but he's always fighting a war. And Sly, he's a smooth criminal, and not to mention, who's that lady? Who's that lady? Foxy lady. Carmelita Fox. So you get the pleasure of her company. So I'm going to have to go with Sly on this one. Next question comes from the new 52GGP1. Hey Hungry, how's it going? You know what? That's a really nice question. It's going pretty well, you know, I just been chilling and stuff and hanging out, recording, editing, doing that thing. Been enjoying the weather, been biking a lot. I really like that. My nephew Ethan, he broke his arm, so I visited him the other day and he's doing better and I feel sad for him. So, you know, life's going good though otherwise, and I can't complain about anything. It feels like I'm always in a rush though. So that's one thing I want to work on. Maybe I'll start like meditating, or maybe I'll go to yoga and get some of those really tight yoga pants. I don't know. We'll see. Next question comes from Sludge3901. Hey Hungry, what's your favorite reptile? RC Sunday. Oh wait, that's not right. Soundwave Sunday 51. RC getting some love. Oh yeah. My favorite reptile. We're gonna have to go with a hamster. Wait. Yeah, hamster. Well, no, for real, I don't know. I don't really have like a favorite reptile. I never really thought about that because reptiles I never really had as a pet or anything. I'm gonna go with a salamander. I like those things. I used to hunt them when I was younger, like by lifting up rocks and looking for them. Next question comes from Glamdring and Orcris. And your name always throws me off for some reason. But anyways, your question is, hey Hungry, what are your 3 favorite beat-em-up games? Number 1, Turtles in Time. Number 2, Castle Crashers. And number 3, what is number 3? Number 3. Those first two I really like, and those stood out in my head. Beat 'em up. Number 3. Usually I don't have to think this long during these things. So you got me there. You got me there. We'll go with Golden Axe. There we are. Golden axe. Next question comes from the Oracle 1945. Hey Mungry, if someone asked you to give them a random piece of advice, what would you say? I would tell them that advice isn't physical. You can't hold it. Come on. Next question comes from It's Viper. Hey Mungry, does your voice always sound like that? LMFAO. You sound like a news anchor or something. Soundwave Sunday. And this is So Mungry. Almost signing off. Stay classy, YouTube. Next question comes from Completely Peer 2000. Mungry, will you show some gameplay of your own games on the Ouya? Not sure on the spelling. You almost had it. There is a U after the O, and then there's no second O. So yeah. And I don't know if I will or not because it only runs through the HDMI and I don't have a recording device for HDMI. But I think that'd be cool. If you don't know what the Ouya is, it's a new gaming system coming out pretty soon, I believe. I had mine pre-ordered, so I don't know exactly when that's shipping to me. But it runs on, I think, the Android gaming system, or the, I guess, operating system, I should say. So it's like an Android-based gaming machine, and I know you can like make your own games with that, and a lot of games are probably going to end up being free to play. So we're going to see about that. I've been thinking about getting a new recorder for that, but I'm torn between getting the Roxio HD game cap or the HD PVR2. I'm not really too sure which one I should go with for an HDMI recording plugin. Our last question comes from Scarito123. Hey Mungry, do you think Michael Bay will mess up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like he messed up Transformers? Soundwave Sunday number 51. Now I'm gonna have to say the story wasn't always great for Transformers the movies, but the action was pretty awesome. You have to admit that. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it got rewrote a bunch of times now, and it's finally coming through. And I think he has a thing for Megan Fox because he's making her April O'Neil, so that's pretty crazy. But the story, at first he was like, the turtles are going to be aliens. But now I heard a rumor that aliens come to the planet, which I'm guessing are going to be Krang, you know? And then they, like, probably, or this is like, I don't have the exact quote, but they said they spawn in, like, a group of Ninja Turtles. So I'm guessing maybe they bring, like, the ooze with them, and then they drop it, and then it makes the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So if that's what happens, I'd be okay with that. Turtle power. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this Soundwave Sunday. And before we go, let's hear from Bartas41.
Soundwave Sunday! Congratulations on your milestone, So Mungry. I love your videos, and keep making them.
And thank you, kind sir. So don't forget to leave your questions in the comments below, and have a great Sunday, everyone.